Alrighty, welcome back to Mega Man. And I think this one is actually technically titled Mega Man Dr. Wily's Revenge? If I remember correctly? At least that's what it called, the Nintendo eShop called it, because this game is available on the 3DS eShop. I totally recommend picking it up if you've been enjoying the recording so far. It's like $3. It's a fairly short game. You get what you pay for, I think. But I could play this endlessly, I think. But anyway, like I said before, we are already up to the Wily stages, of which there are 2. So let's tackle that. Yup. Did that need a seizure warning? Eyebrows!
There he goes.
Welcome to Wily Base.
So I understand the skull, but did he actually build giant bones just to sort of stick out of the base?
I'm not sure if that's like critical machinery in there or what. So, I imagine you're wondering, how do we get that stuff up there? Well, we get it with Carrie. When we fire it on the ground, Carrie creates a little platform in front of us. When we fire it in the air, it creates a little platform under us.
Handy.
Yes, very handy actually. That sure is a bunch of Susies. Let me give that just a sec. Oh, that was supposed to slice through like 3 of them. Oh well.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it goes far enough for that.
Oh well.
There.
Yup, I'll get a chance to refill my weapons later, so... Oh, this is irritating. The fans prevent us from just sort of skipping past Joe here. As though he wasn't enough of a time sink already.
Yeah, I think in that case he was used as almost a literal speed bump.
I could almost swear we lost a sound channel at some point. The music sounds a little weird to me. Oh, whatever. This is a cool theme too, but whatever. And I totally appreciate that the music in this game is sort of like little arrangements of the original tracks. What I don't appreciate is these moles.
So many.
Yup. Like, I don't even technically need to be shooting at them. I'm just looking for weapon pickups to refill stuff. Oop. Let's not get hit by the mole. There's another mole section later on, if I remember correctly. Oh. Okay. Oh. There was a pellet there I could have picked up, but whatever. So, for these vertical sections, it's nice to have Harry equipped if you don't know where the spikes are gonna be. Like that. And I went the wrong way.
Oops.
And yes, if you jump precisely, since you can only have one instance to carry out at a time, you can catch yourself with another one. So I think there's a Joe over here. Yup! And I messed up my timing, because of course I did. Okay, kinda... There! Because when he's in the air, even when his shield is up, his shield isn't up. Oh wait, I can shoot him in... I can kill him in the feet! Okay. Cool. Really wish this game had an energy balancer. I love the energy balancer.
Yeah, it seems like a nice feature just in general.
Yeah, not having to constantly switch weapons to refill stuff. Yeah, pro tip, go down the left side next time. Oh. There. Gotcha. And down we go. Oh, right. There's, yeah, let's refill carry. Like, when in doubt, refill carry. Ow.
Well.
Messed up my timing, but hey, at least there's that. Wait. There we go. And forced usage. Messed that up! Ugh. I blame the gamepad. You saw nothing. And actually, wait. why don't we grab those? That, and grab the third one with Thunder Beam.
There we go.
Oop. Oop. Just to be sure, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, now we've got more, really?
More fan shenanigans.
Yup. And we can actually freeze the little, grounder things with a normal pellet shot, but...
Those have always been some of the weirdest Mega Man enemies to me.
yeah, kind of. They're almost more of a stage hazard, really. Except that they're destroyable with certain weapons. Ooh.
Very nice.
We can carry... yeah, that's what I thought. There's, 2 mole segments in Wily Base. Okay. Oh, but I'm not at full health, so let's... there.
There we go.
Okay, now we'll demonstrate what I was talking about before. Don't actually need to shoot them. As long as we only... and since they don't respawn, they don't spawn, like, directly under our feet or over our head. So we can inch forward in the gaps. So as long as we're careful, we don't have to destroy any moles. Mega Man Pacifist Run. Get the
That's how you get the good ending.
Yep. have to spare the bosses. And they hand you their weapons, but you're like, I don't need weapons. I got bluff. AU or Frisk just has a bajillion to their bluff. Okay, there we
And
go.
also is carrying around a bunch of bones and spears.
Yes. Now with a bit of carry usage, we can grab that that one up over there. But I don't think I need it. Just need to make sure we're in the center here. Okay, well, it looks like we're already up to the refights, which is weird. Feels kind of soon. Feels like we just fought them. But also, less healings. Less healings. Okay.
Yeah, I'd actually forgotten about the refights, and I was wondering what, like, Wily boss you were going to be fighting, but now?
Yeah. I mean, there is, spoiler alert, there is a Wily boss waiting for us at the end of these fights.
Oh.
Now, here's the thing. I can see people complaining about the refights as sort of a lazy mechanic, like, oh, they're just making you refight the same bosses you've already beat up. It's not that interesting. But at the same time, it's kind of an exercise in resource management, if you ask me, because if you know you're going to need to save certain weapons in order to beat some of the bosses, then that might force you to change up your strategy in prior rooms in the fortress, you know?
We also don't appear to be refighting someone we fought.
Yeah.
Oh, you picked up on that, did you? Yeah, no.
I mean, you make valid points, but on the other hand...
Yeah, no, that was very deliberate, you know. But yes, we just beat Bubble Man from Mega Man 2. That was not a refight. And also, little interesting tidbit, this is the only room in the game with water physics,
Oh.
Alright then.
which was sort of interesting, I guess. And yes, we do get his weapon. We get Bubble Lead.
Oh. Okay.
And yes, if you were wondering, the rest of the capsules are also Mega Man 2 bosses. And also low ceilings.
That's sort of an interesting choice. I can dig it.
Yeah.
I do not know how to dodge that opening volley. It just sort of... You can shoot backwards? That's some garbage. Ah! Matador! Oh, really? Okay.
Not necessarily the most skilled matador, but a matador nonetheless.
Yes.
Matador
Well,
training.
you know, if I end the fight with full health thanks to the health pellet boss drops, I think we're good. Also, I cannot switch weapons, but I can still move around to shoot.
Huh.
Weird.
Very weird. But, you know, here we have, I think, probably my least favorite weapon in the entire series. I don't like atomic fire. It's basically just a much more clumsy version of the chargeable Mega Buster you get later on that uses up a ton of weapon energy. and it takes way too long to charge. Like, it's Flashman's weakness here, but we only barely have enough time to get off a fully charged shot before he freezes time. And you drop the charge if you take a hit.
Oh.
So I have to be really careful about dodging him as he runs across the screen.
I did like that he decided to sit on that last one.
Yup. But once you get the jumping down and the timing on your charged shots, he's not too difficult.
They're really just loading us up with weapons here at the end of the stage.
Yeah, it feels kind of weird. Because, I mean, I'm sure you might have noticed we had, like, the entire right side of our weapon screen here empty at the beginning of the stage.
I sort of just wrote it off to UI design, honestly.
I suppose that's the thing. I would have centered it, honestly, but other than that... And I don't like Quickman. He's irritating. I don't know how I'm expected to dodge projectiles that fire off in threes in a spread and move faster than I do. Okay.
This is going well.
On. Ha! I think I have just enough energy. Because, like, you don't open the fight with Quickman by popping your flash stopper. Yeah, just enough. You wait until you've chipped him down halfway, because it only drops half of his health. If you use it and then you die, you don't have it for the next try. But if you chip him down to half and then use it, you're guaranteed to win.
Fair enough.
And we get Quick Boomerang, which is effectively just rolling cutter light.
Good.
You know,
Good use of a slot.
this is distinct. The only difference is it deals less damage but fires more rapidly and has, like, a boatload of energy. I would have much preferred, like, a version more like what Quickman himself uses, like a little shotgun burst. Like, firing 3 of them in a spread. That would be super cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, we actually have a unique boss to fight here. Say hello to Anchor, the first of the Mega Man killers.
Oh.
He has a unique weapon, the Mirror Buster. He absorbs power from your shots and turns it against you. But...
He also sounds like Mario collecting coins.
Yup. I started that fight with half health, so
Yeah.
he creamed me. Now, as you'll notice, the difficult part of Anchor isn't the Mirror Buster, it's the way he crosses the room, which is some boss design. Because, like, if he jumps all the way, or if he runs all the way, you know how to dodge him. Okay, I'm just playing really badly. I can usually get him just fine.
I mean, in theory, you need to dodge it.
But, like, if he jumps to the center of the screen, he might... There we go. Yeah, he might either finish by running across, or he might jump again. And there's no indication whatsoever of which one he's going to do until he's already hit you with it. But, amusingly enough, we get his weapon.
Oh.
Oh.
We pick up our own interesting version of the Mirror Buster, which I'll be showing off in the next video. But really quick, Wily is retreating. We need to follow him. From Wily Base... Wait for it. To Wily Station.
Which still has bones.
Yup, because of course it does.
It contains bones.
Alrighty, and since there's no stage select screen for me to use as a transition, we're just gonna have to pause. See you guys later.
Later.
See you next time.